Hi guys, we've got Craig behind the camera and Rob on camera. We're just going to have a little chat about how we control distance on our chips and trying to control different landing areas so that we can gain some feel for the shot, as you might put it.
Yeah.
So Rob, why don't you just have a little chat about how you control your distance and the thoughts going through your head when you're hitting different length chip shots.
Okay. So I think pre-shot routine when you come to the green is important. So first thing I'm doing is I'm looking at how the ball's lying. Some of the videos we've spoken about are the slopes. Maybe it's sat up on the grass or down in the grass, or maybe it's a bare lie. And the reason I think about that first is because it has a massive influence on the height of the shot, the speed the ball comes out at, and is really going to influence either where I land my ball or how the ball reacts when it lands. So that would be the first thing that I look at. Then I'll pick my club, so I'll base my club on what I've decided I want to do. And then for me it's about trying to control length of swing without overthinking it, and just keeping a nice smooth rhythm, letting the club do the work as best as possible.
So Rob, just to chat about those different lies, if your ball was sat up, so it's maybe in some longer grass and it's just really sat up quite high, what would you do there? Would you use more loft or less loft?
I would probably use a little bit less loft because the lie is going to make the ball come higher, so I would try and offset that, unless, I don't know, maybe I had a bunker to go over and a tight pin where I actually would use the lie to my advantage. I think sometimes if it's sat up too much with a lofted club, I've seen people go straight under it, so you've got to be careful of that. But I'd probably, as a general rule, actually take a bit less loft because the lie is helping me get the ball in the air.
Yeah, and what about the other way around? If we had a really tight bare lie, I know that's one that people really worry about a lot.
Yeah, I mean, chipping off this stuff's fairly tight anyway. Again, my general thoughts are from a bare lie, the ball's going to come out a bit lower and a bit faster. So I don't tend to go with too much loft. I'd probably go with a 52, 56, something like that, so my sand wedge or gap wedge. And I would just, again, try and keep, certainly on a bare line, I would go more to a kind of chip and run technique and try and create as little grounding traction as possible and just let the club brush through really lightly. Okay?
Yep.
So a little drill that you guys can definitely set up in your garden. We'll use the mats for this, but actually just practice landing the ball on a specific target. I mean, when you're on the chipping green at your golf club, you can use tees or anything like that, but towels work really well, don't they?
They work really well. I think something to really note with this is when I'm giving chipping lessons, I always ask people, what are you thinking on this shot? And I very rarely get the answer that they're thinking where they want to land the golf ball.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that people should really take into consideration, really practice this at home or on the chipping green, just trying to land the ball on specific spots.
Yeah.
And if you can pick that spot, you land it on that spot, that's all you can do from a technique point of view.
Yeah, and I think it probably goes a long way to making sure people don't overthink their technique. I think a lot of people we know struggle with their chipping, don't they?
Yeah.
And as Craig said, they're not thinking of where they're trying to land the ball, they're actually thinking about the angle of their wrists or their elbow or what they're doing with the club.
Yeah, or just really concentrating on the hole.
Yeah. Pitching it too far, going too long. So I'm going to just have a go at hitting a couple, so I'm just going to try and land it on that mat in front of me. So visualising my landing spot, nice little swing. There we go. Again, you could make this a little bit more tricky, you could create a bit of a challenge, or like another one of our videos, actually try and hit the same landing spot with different heights of shot, if you really want to vary it up. But to start with, keep it nice and simple. Now second ball, we're going to try and land it in between the two mats, so just pitch it up a little bit further, like so. And
Not bad.
Was there a reason you got me to demonstrate this one? And then the last one, I'm going to pitch it on that last mat if I can. So slightly bigger swing. So a really good, useful little drill. Think about the lie and then also practice from those different lies, hitting your landing spot, and just observe it. I think watching how the ball reacts when it does land, so that you can get those chips finishing a little bit closer.
Okay, thanks guys.